Boy, I don't know about you, but after working 9 to 5, I am hungry. Fortunately, there's a meal that fits just the bill. We have Dolly Parton's frozen meals. I just saw these at Walmart, and I'm telling you, the frozen food industry is crazy right now. So we have Gordon Ramsay frozen foods, Guy Fieri, Dolly Parton, and I saw the other day Sofia Vergara has her own frozen foods. These are some empanadas, not a part of this video, but yeah, pretty much everybody's getting in on the frozen food industry. It's pretty crazy right now. Right now, I saw they had two different meals. They had I think a country fried chicken meal, which I didn't get, and I got the meal we're gonna be trying today, the shrimp and grits meal. It says shrimp with cheddar grits topped with cherry tomatoes and scallions in a spicy sauce. Hopefully not too spicy, because I don't want to. Alright, hopefully not too spicy because you know, I like spice, but I don't handle it super well. So let's try it. It says there's 11 grams of protein, so you know Dolly Parton is getting those gains, max gains. The box itself is pretty nice. It stands out on the shelf. You know, it's a signature Dolly Parton pink, and there's kind of a stylized cartoon version of her on the front of the box right here. Looks delicious. It's got all these little peppers, tomatoes, so it almost looks like a Cajun style type of dish. This is 270 calories right there. It is fairly high in the cholesterol, 50%. I'm guessing that's because of the shrimp and the cheddar in there. It's also got 43% of your daily sodium, so healthy meals, these are not. Yeah, I'm sure it's delicious, or, you know, based on that, it sounds like it's gonna be good, but not good for me to have every day, but that's okay. You know, a little treat, a little weekend treat, working away, working 9 to 5. I'm gonna keep making that same joke through the whole video, so just bear with me. And on the back of the box, it says, "There's nothing I love more than a classic, except maybe a classic with an attitude. A classic with attitude. That's why my shrimp and grits turn up the southern style flavor with sharp white cheddar, whole milk, and seasoned shrimp. There's even a scratch-made sauce that's spicy in all the right places. It's one hot little number, and it's ready to rock. Dolly." And there you go. Got her signature in the back of the box. As far as the instructions, you can do it one of two ways. You can do the microwave oven, which I'm probably going to be doing, and the conventional. So on the microwave, you cook on high for 5.5 to 6 minutes. No need to vent, and just check that the food is cooked thoroughly. So that's about as easy as it gets. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the nuker behind me, and I'll go ahead and show you what the meal looks like. Stay tuned. Okay, so here's the frozen food before I put it in the microwave there. Looks pretty tasty already. I have to say, it's a pretty colorful, you know, pleasant looking meal even before you cook it. So yeah, so far, things are looking good here. This looks very promising. So let's go ahead and heat this up. Un momento. Okay, and here's the meal fresh out of the microwave. It smells really good. You can definitely smell all the different spices in there. I'm getting some of that tomato, garlicky smell. It smells fantastic. And the meal itself looks really good. So you have the cheddar grits down here, the shrimp, tomatoes, scallions, everything looks fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera back on the tripod, and I'll sample the meal once it cools down a little bit and it's safe to eat. But so far, visually, looks great and it smells great. So we're looking good so far here, folks. Okay, so I think the meal has cooled down sufficiently where I can try it a little bit. It's still pretty hot, but I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that up a little bit, and let's try it. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit of in each bite. We have the cheddar grits right here with the shrimp right on it. And let's get a little bit of tomato in that bite too. All right, first bite of Dolly Parton's shrimp and grits. Let's try it. It's actually still pretty hot. It's hot. So I just set that down for a moment because it's still pretty hot. But first impressions, very nice. It does have just a little bit of heat to it, but not very much at all. just a little bit of like a peppery kind of background. But you can definitely taste the cheddar on the grits. It's a little less artificial tasting than the regular cheddar grits that you would get from like Quaker Oats. I still like that one too, but this one just tastes a little bit less processed, if you will. I'm sure it still is, but I do like the taste of the grits there. The shrimp, pretty good quality, nice and tender, not rubbery or anything like that. And this tomato sauce is great. Like I said, it's flavorful with just a little bit of a kick to it, but not overly spicy or anything like that. So I'm gonna take a few more bites here, kind of just you know, contemplate the meal. This is again what it's looking like there. A few minutes out of the microwave, still a very nice looking meal. The grits are kind of stuck together a little bit, but let's try the grits with a bite of tomato. Let's see what that combination tastes like. That tomato is really juicy. That's great. I really like that. Let's try a little bit just the shrimp and grits without a tomato here. Very nicely seasoned. So, you know, I've taken a few bites. I'm just gonna sit on it for a little bit longer, and then I'll give my a rating and my final thoughts on the meal as a whole. All right, folks, the Gladiator is back, and the Gladiator has good news. That was delicious. As it cooled down, a lot of those more subtle flavors came out. I could really, again, taste kind of the tomato puree, garlic. It's a delicious meal. The amount of shrimp you get, it's also pretty decent. I think I had a total of 7 or 8 pieces of shrimp. Honestly, my only complaint is I'd like to have more of it, really. I mean, again, for me, you probably don't want to be eating this every day, but I would not mind a slightly bigger portion size. But it's delicious. So out of 10, honestly, as far as frozen foods go, this is a 10 for me. Honestly, this was delicious. One of the best frozen meals that I've had. I've been trying a lot of the different frozen meals. The Gordon Ramsay ones, I've tried quite a few of. I enjoy most of them. They're quite good. And yeah, this is up there with them. This is really one of the best frozen meals that I've had. Very flavorful. The tomatoes, really juicy. The shrimp, as I mentioned, they taste fresh, not rubbery or anything like that. It's just a great meal. I definitely am gonna pick this meal up again as a treat. Overall, I was very impressed with the shrimp and grits from Dolly Parton. And if their country fried chicken is anything like this, I think I'm in for a treat again. So a 10 from the Snack Gladiator. If you can find these, I got this at Walmart. Highly recommend you go and pick up a box and let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, that's all I have for this episode of Snack Gladiator. Thanks for watching, and keep working 9 to 5, or whatever they say. Bye.